Okay, so here's our conversions question, starting with number 3b. So what you want to do there is start with what they gave you. So there's the one that they gave you, and we have milligrams over kilograms. So the first thing we're going to do is get rid of the kilograms because that's not in the final units that you want. The way we're going to do that is put kilograms on top, and on the bottom we're going to compare it to grams. So 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. That allows us to cross out the kilograms, okay? Now, we know we want nanograms to grams, and right now we have milligrams to grams, so we have to get rid of the milligrams. So that's going to go on the bottom, and then on the top we need to change it to nanograms, so we want to put it in terms of nanograms. So 1 milligram equals 1,000 nanograms, if I have that right, 10 to the 6. So milligrams will cross out with milligrams, and I now have nanograms here over grams, and so I can take my 1,000 and divide it into my 1 million and end up with 1,000 times 47.2 nanograms per gram. And then you can write that in scientific notation of 4.72 times 10 to the 4 nanograms per gram. For the second question, we're trying to change from grams to milliliters to milligrams to liters. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of the grams. So I did the conversion for the mass, switching grams to milligrams. There's 1,000 milligrams per gram. So that crosses out our grams. Then what I have to do is cross out the milliliters, and so I did a conversion of milliliters to liters. So there's 1,000 milliliters in a liter, so I cross out the milliliters. So now I would have units of milligrams to liter, which is what I've been asked for. And I just need to figure out the numbers. So I've got 1,000 times 1,000. That's 10 to the 3 times 10 to the 3, which is 10 to the 6. So that's going to leave me with 0.000723 times 10 to the 6 milligrams per liter. And now if I change that over to proper scientific notation, we need to move the decimal here in front of the 7, or sorry, after the 7.23. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. So I'm going to have to do a 10 to the minus 5 to put that in scientific notation, and I already have a 10 to the 6. So that's going to leave me with 7.23 times 10 to, what, the 6, take away the 5, is going to be 10 to the 1 milligrams per liter. I hope that helps. If you've got some other ones that you're trying and you want to send them to me, I'm happy to look at those too. I know it's confusing, but just try to deal with one type of measurement at a time. So in other words, like here, we did the mass measurement first, and then we did the liquid measurement here, the volume measurement. And so always work from what it is you need to cross out and what it is you need to end up with in terms of the milligrams per liter in this one. And we started with the grams per milliliter, and we didn't need either one, so we knew that we would have to cross those off as we were working. So I hope that helps, and just keep emailing me with questions if you're still not quite sure, okay?